Today is May 1st, 2024. You know, there's a good chance that Alex, the white haired guy that his hair is parted on the side, is probably the guy that followed him around at me. Savannah Strange's Facebook friend. Where Kaylee said, well, you know about Savannah. It's like I know of her, but I don't know her. What do you mean you don't know her? Know her. I said I know her parents. I never had trouble with them. What do you mean you don't know? Well, her family went to that church a long time ago. She's a little 18-year-old kid. She's like, well, you know, her ex-boyfriend, the baby daddy, is big in drugs. What does that have to do with it? She's looking at me like I'm stupid. Where's all that rented? Like the Perry police said, if you wouldn't have had your foot on the brake, he was doing way over 45, and the way he clipped you, he would have rolled you. He got stuck between the building. He had white hair. Was out there squawking around. And the Perry police is like, he's up to something and I can't let you go home alone. Amy called Dave. Well, within a few days, I went over to Danny's. Kaylee's there. Kaylee says it. Took the hint and I looked him up. He's her Facebook friend. Paymer had yelled at Dave before that, or before the case started. Are you dating her husband? Right in front of everybody in church. I'll go over and say something. He's pointing at me. He said, no, we're just friends. We talk. I said, Dave, you dating that kid? He said, he must be pointing at somebody else. No, he wasn't. The investigators in the case said he was actually dating her and her family was gold digging. They wanted her house and jewelry. Now, Pam's been an RN nurse since she was early 20s. She used to brag in the 80s and 90s that she was making $20 an hour. Do you know RNs can make up to like $160,000 a year? They make like $35, $40 an hour. Savannah's a nurse too. Her dad, Little Jack, was an electrician since he was very young. Made over $100,000. Her dad, Ron, came from money, and so did our other grandparents. There was never no need for them to want anything of mine. You know, before the case started, I had my rings on. Dave hadn't bought the big diamond yet. And he's holding my hand, and I got my hands behind my back. And her and Anita come up behind me. We're in the back of Pammer's. Heard she's got big diamonds on. I want to see them. I looked over at Dave. Oh, they're nice, but they're not that great. So he went out and bought me bigger ones. I said, what is it of hers business what rings that you buy me? He said, it's not. I didn't know her kid was fucking my husband. Like I said, even people said they need to look at the guy that followed her around her. His name was Alec or Alowinski or Alekzinski or something. It was weird. I took the hint and Kaylee's looked up Savannah. It was her Facebook friend. More than likely, he's painting a beard. (12/21/18). He tries to kill me again, bashes my head in protective custody. Made up the scam of the chip to cover up the attempt to murder. Left his white coat on Dee's dresser. Admitted January 4th of 19 that it was him holding me down. That family's so pathetic. So fucking pathetic. They have a ton of money. A ton of money. And to actually think for their pathetic daughter that's 18, that they should have somebody killed. Oh, and where Dave said him and Jack had it planned since March, Pam's dad is named Jack, Harold Strange's brother. That is Harold Strange's great niece. Get it? People were laughing on Sunday that she confessed she was in it with Dave with those stocking tapes. Her family was already linked to the fellow ranting. But if they look at that, Alec, he is the one impersonating retired Judge Pete in a Santa beard. Or Dave, go Lincoln Way. I always went on a Bailey. Why would I want to go up and then come back down? You have to cross 12th Street. So I go Bailey behind Watson, or I go Bailey to Genoa. Why would I want to go up and go back down? I said, go Lincoln Way, and start screaming at me. Fine, I'll go. And I pull up, I lived there 25 years, I can jump Lincoln Way. Pull up, it's open. I'm like, sweet. Jump 5 lanes, there's a car sitting at 8. Jumps 5 lanes and gets behind me. I'm like, that's weird, the other lane's open. I move over, he moves over. I go to turn down at Genoa. He goes to turn and clicks in my head. They knew what the security system was. I just got a bigger SUV and I thought, I'll turn back. It's my imagination. He'll keep going. If he follows me, I'll call the police or find somebody home. And my wheels turned left, foot on the brake, 1 car goes by, 2 cars. He hits me doing over 45. Got stuck between me and the building. Perry Police had me pull over. He would have rolled you if you wouldn't have had your foot on the brake the way he clipped you and as fast as he was going. Can't let you go home alone. He's out there squawking. This thin white guy with white hair. I bet that's Pete. The one that was impersonating retired Judge Pete. His name was Alec Shinsky or something like that. Weird name. Perry Police would have his name. I bet that's him. And their big scam to get away with this. I'm up with this.